Rural or plug DJ. Hello, Father, I'm here.
Nice. Well, Cass, how are you feeling right now?
Like shit. He's just got punched in the face by that travesty of a phone call. He's been pretty much sitting up all night because he took the sleeping pills, which had him sleep through the entire day, so he's wide awake. There's the whole conversation with his dad that needs to continue, and his brother hasn't come home.
Yep.
This vacation sucks.
It does suck. And as you're having this epiphany, one of the windows nearby, all you hear from it is, "That sounded like it sucked."
He turns, just like, huh?
You see a Rue. The window is like a quarter way open, and he's kind of like, his head is poking through it, like he's about to climb through, and then stopped.
How long have you been there?
Like half of that thing, I think.
Yeah, it sucked.
Cool. He moves the rest of the way into the room. Nice and slow.
That's why the window's always half open.
Maybe.
Huh. Well, welcome back.
Why are you up?
Because I slept throughout the day.
Why?
Shrugs. Was tired.
Why?
You... Is it really even a question at this point?
Someone moves on.
How are you?
Sleeping pills helped?
Oh yeah, they helped. Too well. A little bit.
Oh, well, whatever. I'm doing fine. He like, pulls out a drink from his backpack and sets his stuff down a little bit in the living room. Just came back from some stuff.
Business.
Business.
I empathy this boy.
Mm-hmm.
3 successes.
He's coming back to some business. He's feeling okay. Tired, but also you can tell he's definitely coming off of something.
Idiot.
With his movements and such.
Do you do this every night?
Hmm?
Go out, get whatever you get, and come back.
Every night. Most nights.
Don't imagine parents know.
I don't tell them anything. I mean, they know in their own way, parrot vision or whatever. I don't talk to them about it. They don't talk to me about it. It's all good. I mean, other than wanting me to pray everything away.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know where he was planning on taking Mom?
Huh?
He's planning on taking her to this shitty church thing that he's saying is in Illinois, but I don't believe him.
I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't take the beast.
He's taking a plane, evidently. You don't take a plane to Illinois.
No, not really. Mm-hmm.
talk
No, he
to him.
tells me nothing.
I'm just trying to get him to do the right thing. But
Just take mom to a hospital.
yeah, where they treat ailments.
Hmm.
But whatever. I'll talk to him. You might hear some yelling.
I probably won't be here for it.
You heading out again?
Yeah, I just came back to, set my feet up for a few minutes and get some food and stuff. But most of my time I gave myself went to listening to you go off. Is it that crazy person again?
That's a very strong word, but yeah.
Is it a strong word? It's not fucking hate. They're crazy.
She needs help.
A lot of it.
She's getting help.
It gives you a look like, is she?
Nods.
Are you getting help from her?
What do you mean?
Like, it's not gonna be like one of those like movies where it's like killer girlfriend or whatever, unrequited love kind of murder suicide situation.
I hope not.
The fact that you hope and it's not that is really concerning.
I don't think that'll be the situation. Hopefully she'll hold a grudge and we'll be able to move on.
It's not something people hope for, usually.
Well, he just goes over and pours himself a glass of water. Here's to hoping. Who are those guys you go out with?
Mm-hmm. Which guys?
The two big
Everyone's big.
sketchy
Blame
looking.
mom for that.
He describes the two Camerata guys.
Mm-hmm. He's like, oh no, those are my guys. My boys.
Your boys?
I told you, I'm doing business.
I know you're doing.
Like I said, I'm not bottom rung. I'm like second, third, last rung.
Well, what wrong are they?
They are like second last to last rung, sort of. They're my guys. They help me run stuff. They help me, move stuff. They help me not get pushed to move stuff. Like just failing at coming up with better terms.
Alright.
Yeah, we're just dealing with some flack from a couple of things, but don't worry, we'll deal with it. We're all good.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Castle comes back and sits down. Gives him the "you want to talk about it" look.
He gives you the same look back with his eyebrows.
The eyebrow communication begins. Talk to me.
It's really not that big of a thing.
It's really not a what?
It's really not that big of a thing.
Well, then it shouldn't be a problem to talk about.
You don't talk about your work.
That's classified.
My work's classified.
It's actually not, though.
Well, it's classified because I say it is.
Look, I told you somewhat about my situation, or at least you just overheard it.
Well, you told me, and I told you some stuff too.
Some stuff, but you're clearly having troubles. What's wrong? Talk to your good brother. Look at me sitting down, dedicating my time to you because I care. What a good loving brother I am. Look at me sitting in this chair. My ears are open. Your break is only so long. Come on.
All right, well, so I'm one of the, second, third rung people, right?
Right.
Um, and there was this complication with the guys that give us the stuff that we add to, right? Like a slight little complication on that, where like one person's shipment didn't come in. Either way, it's just a big misunderstanding. They're pushing a little bit that we should, give half of whatever we've been making because they don't have it. It's a whole thing, right? Finders, keepers, losers, weepers, that sort of shit.
I'm sorry, I spaced just now. I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
He said so. It was about.
Is that Castle in person?
No. That was Bree. Bree, like, I literally just went white static, and then I came back to the end of that. I'm like, holy shit. I'm so sorry.
It's all good. He essentially is saying, like what he told you yesterday, the stuff that he forgot he told you, which is that, shipment, or at least he's saying that a shipment came in, other people didn't get a shipment, but we got ours, and they're saying that we should share half of our shipment. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers, that sort of thing. He's like, nah. And they're pushing a little bit.
I'm gonna empathy him to see if he's feeling unsafe.
Feeling unsafe. Ooh, you can't read him. He beats you.
Oh, motherfucker. No.
Come on, Castle, let me have this. You're better at me than everything. Let me win this one time. Come on.
It's not gonna win when it's gonna. There's no winning in getting shot, Rue.
There is. The winning is not getting shot.
Hey. Reroll.
Suck it, bitch.
Aw. Damn you. Fine.
You want to give me a roll again?
No.
You can't read your brother. For the first time.
Can't read family. I just can't fucking read family.
Something about family.
Just
can't read
them. Walls are too high.
They are also castles in their own right.
Goddamn. Fortresses, motherfucking. Castle kind of squints his eyes a bit as he's trying to pick up the cues from Rue and just can't. He says, alright. Just don't get your shit kicked in, okay?
I'm not. You saw those guys. They're giant. We're good. We'll be fine. We're getting more guys too. It's all good.
Okay.
Alright, I'm running out of time. I should probably get my shit and skedaddle.
Yeah, just travel safe. Don't do anything.
Yeah. Moves on. Goes down to the basement, gets stuff, and comes back up and heads over back to the window.
Okay. There's a door.
I want to wake up mom and dad.
I can say I stepped outside for a second. So crawling through the window, it's gonna show wear and tear.
this house is wear and tear.
Yeah, but you crawl through enough times, they're gonna be like, hey, it looks like someone crawled through the window. You can tell by where they grabbed the.
Fucking fine then. You don't have to logic me. Whatever. Piece of... Goes and uses the door.
And he'll go about kind of morning routine, but before Rue closes the door, he'll just look over to him and be like, love you.
Door closes. Then it opens again. Love you too. It leaves again. Or if you watch him leave, he's getting into a car.
Don't like that at all.
Mm-hmm. There's 2 of them.
Castle takes down the license plate.
Roll memory.
I can write it down.
Actually, no. Roll perception. Sorry, not a memory.
Memory. I'm like, what do you think I am, fucking Charlie? I ain't just gonna like.
So yeah, roll perception. Roll perception. Because it is night out.
Bye, brother.
See you.
Real life reenactment.
Yeah.
1 success.
Which castle is my brain?
Don't you see, Jordan? You are Castle.
Oh my god. You're right. I can't believe Rue is my big brother.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay.
You can get a few of the letters. You see an A, a 7, an X, and a D.
Okay.
But it seems like the cars have like those illegal like anti
the like buffer thing that makes it
traffic
hard to
camera.
read.
No, like one of those flaps that come out to block when a traffic camera takes a picture if you're speeding.
Gotcha.
Super illegal. But yeah, then he drives off.
Okay. What time is it for me?
For you?
Mm-hmm.
3 a.m. or 4 a.m. 4 or 5 a.m. Your call was at 4 a.m. It's like 5 a.m. now.
Okay. He'll text Vulture.
Mm-hmm. He calls you.
Okay. As Castle looks at all the texts he's gonna need to send, he's just like, no.
No.
Goes into more private area. Picks the phone. Afternoon for you, I think. Evening.
Yes. What are you doing awake?
I took some sleeping pills during the day, so I'm awake now.
Oh, I see.
What? You said there was complications?
Yes. They are quite adept at evading those that are following them. They seem to be practiced for it.
They definitely are. They're Any idea what they are yet? Or who they
What
are?
the? Not exactly sure. It seems like. Actually, give me 1 second. There it is.
There it is.
Yep, sorry. It appears to be as far as we can collect, they appear to be a part of a gang, of course. That
Right.
much is definitely something you have already picked up on. They are, if I can find the goddamn name, where are you?
Where are you?
Where are you? There it is. They appear to be part of a gang called the Onyx Fangs.
Onyx Fangs?
Yes.
Well, I'm calling because... Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. They seem to have, well, in the past, usually just been low gangbangers of sorts.
Where's my axe?
Give me a moment.
Where's his axe?
Axe body spray.
Axe body spray.
Where
Also,
is
for
it?
the record,
Bree?
Charlie,
I
Chance.
missed right at the start because it all went fucking. What did you say?
For what? He didn't say that Charlie was crazy.
He was like the crazy one, and then you were like, yeah.
Said crazy was a strong word.
But yeah, what was it that Castle told Rude right at the start there? Because everything like vomited.
Oh,
Or was,
he
or
had
was that
asked
Rude was
how...
just like, oh,
Rue-
I was eavesdropping.
Rue had been eavesdropping, and Castle was like, how
Son
much
of
of
a
that did you
bitch.
hear?
You're an asshole, Rue.
Yeah, he is. What do you mean? You didn't give a shit about you. You doesn't know who you are.
Charlie's gonna find where you live, Rue, and make you pay.
If you do that, Charlie, we're gonna have a huge fucking problem. Also...
My name's Charlie. I'm a psychopath.
Yeah, and then Charlie's just like upset. Castle doesn't. She's like, why isn't he my friend? I'll kill his brother for eavesdropping.
Charlie, you just killed my brother. I know, I need it better. Charlie, no.
Cause yeah, he was like, is that the crazy one? And Castle was like, that's a strong word. And he was just like, it was something along the lines of like, why do you keep helping her? Because she needs help. Well, do you need help? It's just like, what do you mean? And Rue was like, is she obsessed with you? Is this like a psycho girlfriend?
I was very provided. I thought that was funny.
Castle's just like, hopefully not. And Rue's just like, what do you mean,
Hopefully.
hopefully?
I'll meet again.
How y'all doing?
I'm back.
Doing okay.
Yes.
Okay. Where were we?
Talking to Vulture, he just said they were the something
Onyx
Onyx
Fangs.
Fangs. That's it.
Right, they usually dealt with low-level crime, the mid-level crime. Seems they have gotten an upgrade in recent years. They fell off the radar for a little while, or at least they kept their actions as normal as they are expected of until recently.
I'm concerned about the situation.
Are you?
My brother's
You said
still...
you wanted to just.
Hmm?
Sorry, you said you wanted to convince your brother to leave their employ, correct?
I do, but I don't know how it's going to be possible.
Taken by them? Possible.
Well, he doesn't remember. I administered the amnestics.
Yes.
So the primary
Did-
reason why he'd want to leave, he thinks is a dream.
Yes.
I mean, I am going to try and work with that. Because there's an angle there that I can take. But I can't do that until he gets back. And he's out with them right now. I don't know where they're going. I know he's in a car.
A call.
He describes the car and the few license plate numbers that he had.
I see. Well, we could get local law enforcement involved. If you know exactly where they hang out, we could bust, quote unquote.
I don't know where they're going. I have no idea.
Hmm.
And I'm meaning to talk to my dad. Because one abnormal stressor wasn't enough. There's someone around here has either word of mouth, intentional or not, ties to Cherubim.
I see. Well, Cherubim does supply to the working class, it seems, mostly.
They do. So I'm working on that right now.
I see. Well, if you can get their location, potentially we could arrest most of those that are his direct involvement to the gang. We could have a chat with him.
For the gang.
Hmm?
For the gang.
You can have a chat with your brother about leaving the gang.
I'll see what I can do.
It's all in how you want to run this.
I know the relocation is taking place in a couple days, but I just worry we don't have that kind of time.
We could rush them, but it will make things a bit messy, require a bit more resources on our end.
I don't want you to have to rush things on your end. I'll do what I can and see if I can get some information.
Alright. On account of your parents, I Don't believe I can offer any suggestion.
I'm gonna try and talk him down today.
So, tell me how that goes. We'll go from there.
Okay, thank you.
If you really do need to know exactly where your brother is going, currently, I mean, I'm sure he would tell you, or at least bring you along. But that is if you want to do that now, I suppose.
I'll look into it.
Well then, good luck.
Thank you. Have a good night. He'll hang up.
Okay. So, Castle, what do you do?
Fuck.
It's a new day, it's a new dawn, it's a new life.
Fuck me.
And I'm feeling bad.
Bad.
So,
Fuck.
fuck.
Fuck. What the? I don't got a car to follow them. I'm not taking the beast because I don't have a death wish. More than
Taking a
usual.
what? You're not taking a what? Sorry.
I'm trying to think.
Oh, okay.
Did I see what direction the car went?
Well, your house is kind of on like one of those round kind of dead ends, so there's only one way to leave the street.
Oh, great. Castle will take a walk. And I'm gonna see if I can try and figure out where the car went from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try some tracking, brother. Let's go.
Okay. All right, Nigel. So all you gotta. Oh, sorry, Castle.
Fuck all the way off.
I need you to roll a. You're in the urban environment, so I need you to either roll I'm gonna say a wits, street smarts, or a wit survival.
I'll do the wit survival. I really should give Castle Streetwise though. 4 successes.
So let me get rid of Ruse theme.
Make you fucking cry.
You can take the DJ if you wish.
I'm on it, father.
Huh.
I placed down the 4 suck.
Well, surprisingly, you're actually able to do pretty well. Nice.
Oh god.
Yep.
I want to kill myself.
Yep.
Here, okay, what do we want to play here? There's some good stuff going on here. Let's go with this one, I think. This should work. Okay.
Okay. So you walk in the same direction. You know there's only really one way out of this area, or a few. And you know where the bad places of town are.
Mm-hmm.
So you take a walk, Castle, in the wee hours of the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And whether it's luck, whether it's detective wit, or something else, you do find underneath one of the an overpass, you do see a familiar car.
Nice. Am I able to see them? Or is it just the car?
You see the two cars, along with a few others. You don't see them, but you see in one of the kind of access areas into like one of the side buildings,
Mm-hmm.
you do see a pretty hefty individual kind of standing outside of the door, keeping watch, it seems.
Okay.
Trying to look inconspicuous.
Okay, well, I found it. I'm gonna... Castle's gonna go ahead and keep watch for a little bit. Maybe just... what is the area? Is there like a bus... like one of those little bus stop things nearby?
And one of those bus steps are nearby, yeah.
He's gonna sit down there, so there's a reason why someone would be waiting around.
And
At 5 in the morning.
Yeah. Even if it's 5 in the morning, buses run at 7. If you're poor as shit, brother, you wait. And he will watch for a bit. And try to be subtle on his watching, of course.
Of course. You watch for a bit. Some people come, some people leave. It's like normal people, for the most part. Eventually another car rolls up, similar to the one that accosted you in during your grand adventure.
Mm-hmm.
And the doorman goes over and leans into the window a little bit, nods, pulls out his phone, calls someone, and you see 5 individuals come out of the establishment.
Okay.
2 of them you recognize that are usually with your brother. 2 you do not. One is a very, very short man. And the other is a woman dressed very lavishly for the area.
Okay. Can I try and read body language, things like that?
Oh, totally. I will say though that the last person, the 5th person, is of course your brother.
Oh, well, okay. Still...
Yeah, we're talking a bit, maybe even shorter than Danny DeVito.
Damn, that's small. That's small for us.
Yeah.
That's not... You're not saying that's my brother, right? We're not that short. Come on.
No.
Alright.
I mean,
I
you guys
know
are pretty short though.
we're small. I understand we are small. But... Doctor Familia's Danny DeVito! I'm the trash man. I get in the ring and I start eating garbage. Yeah, he'll go ahead and keep an eye. And I'll read body language. Best I can.
Go for it.
Full success today.
Okay. I think like everyone's body language is pretty calm. Seems like the only one that's really fully kind of nervous is your brother. But he's doing a good job of not showing it.
Mm-hmm.
Conversation goes for a few moments. Before the car then kind of drives off.
Are they? Wait, did they get in the car?
No, they didn't get in the car.
Oh, okay.
So your brother sits outside with the people that came out with him a little bit and talk.
Mm-hmm.
And
Am I able to see from here their faces, or how far am I from them?
I'd say you're a good distance as to not draw attention to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So you can be as close as you want. As close as you are, the more you'll be able to tell details of their faces, but also the more likely chance they'll be able to see you.
Right, and obviously I don't want that. I'm just wondering if I'm
Yeah.
close enough to try and read lips.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Especially with the darkness.
That's fair.
But yeah, some of them head inside. Along with Rue.
Okay.
The other two go towards a car and get in, and they drive off.
Which two?
The short man and one of the larger individuals
Okay.
that you remember.
Castle will take a mental note of these people.
Mm-hmm.
Bouncer still at the door?
Bouncer is at the door.
Okay. What was the feeling of, like, from reading body language? Before they left, did it seem to be calm,
Body language
hostile? What?
wasn't as calm, a bit more tense. Rue definitely took on a more commanding kind of presence.
Okay.
And then they go off.
Fuck. I don't want to try and go in there. A bitch ain't got stealth.
Call your brother.
You could call his brother. What excuse do I have to call him at this hour?
Hey, I want drugs.
I mean, true. But also, the question is, would he call that out of character, considering Castle's whole thing earlier?
Yeah.
Actually, I have something that would totally work. Because he knows
Oh.
I'm fucking awake.
Yeah.
Yeah, Castle will go ahead and call him.
Alright. After a bit, he picks up. It's yo, it's Rui.
Hey, Rue, it's Castle.
Oh, shit. There's it's really loud music in the background. You hear it get more muffled as he seems to move somewhere. Okay, yeah, what's up?
You at a party or something?
Yeah, one of my places. What's up? You need something?
Empathy.
Sure.
Phoenix S's.
He seems calm. He's coughing. Maybe he took something? You're not sure.
You alright?
A little hazy. Don't want to sound like a madman talking to you or something. Something in my throat. It's all good.
Something in your throat?
Yeah, I went down the wrong pipe. It's all good.
I'm gonna detect lie. Man, this fucking... It's -3 for coffee, correct?
Yes.
God damn. I'll go ahead and burn a fucking willpower. counteracting it, so it would be. Would you count psychology specialty?
No.
Okay. 2 successes.
Seems like he's being truthful. Seems like it.
No. One second. 1 second. Let me roll just to be safe.
What are you rolling?
You're a detective.
You're rolling it.
You get
Oh, it's the same thing again.
Oh, why does this always happen? It's okay, I have 2 more willpower left. I want to settle for at least 3 successes. Come on, roll 20. Oh my god. This happens every fucking time!
Oh my god.
What is this bullshit? I can't tell if he's lying. Fine. Fucking bullshit, roll 20. He says, are you gonna be okay? Do you need a moment?
No, I'm good. What do you need?
Is he still coughing, or is he...
No, he's good. He's put it down now.
Okay. Sorry, I'm thinking real quick between the 2 options I have.
House is on fire, is it?
No.
That's good.
I was just wondering if you could grab something from the store on your way back.
What?
I don't want to have to walk, and you're already out.
What do you need? What is it?
He'll list off a couple of random items.
Can't wait. Hold on. What are you even doing at the house right now?
Not a lot.
And you're wide awake. Go to the fucking store, Castle.
I told you I already slept. I'm not gonna be able to fall back asleep.
I'm in the middle of stuff.
Is it important?
Yeah, I guess on my way home I can get stuff for you.
Thanks. When should I be expecting some of its breakfast?
You want breakfast
No,
stuff?
I'm going to cook breakfast for you all, and I'm tired of eggs.
I gotta go. I'll get some of my friends to pop by.
Empathy.
Sure.
How you doing, motherfucker?
He doesn't really want to leave where he's at right now.
Okay.
He doesn't want to go. He's also just like, it's also like semi-defiance of like, damn it, my brother is gonna ruin this thing for me, gonna get me to leave here? No, I'm not gonna let him ruin me like this.
The lady is hot. She's rich.
I didn't say she was hot. I'm just saying she was wearing clothing not of this area.
It's just like, no, I'm worried.
I'm worried.
Okay.
I don't make everyone hot. What are you talking about?
Okay, let me think.
Gavin isn't hot. He's just.
Gavin's a great, beautiful boy.
Oh, he is not.
Yes, he is. You fuck all the way off. We all love Gavin.
What about Bemlick? Oh wait, no, Bree. That's daddy for Bree. I forgot.
Bemlick's really attractive. I was expecting to draw him less attractive than he was, and you showed me a picture. I was like, what the fuck, Jordan?
Romero isn't hot.
Bree is definitely quiet.
Yeah. There's a lot of silence there.
Mm.
No.
No.
Romero is hot in hell.
He's not dead
Hmm.
anymore.
He can still burn, bitch.
Yeah.
You
Bree-
leave
I think-
my dad alone.
I think Bree thinks that he's hot as
No.
hell, not in hell.
Oh my god.
But...
It's
Isn't it?
pretty bad.
Not denying it.
He has the features of someone who could have been very attractive when they were younger.
What?
That is such a reach around for that goddamn answer. You like completely avoided it while answering at the same time. Bree, is he hot or not?
Don't trick me into this. That's my dad.
Do you find that daddy hot?
No, he's not a daddy. He's not a daddy.
He's not a dad.
Oh, he's just dad.
He's just
okay.
a dad.
I get you.
He's just dad and he has attractive qualities, but it's not
Okay,
daddy.
never mind. I don't get you anymore.
What do you
He's
mean?
dad. Oh, he doesn't fall into the category of what you would consider daddy.
Right.
Right. Okay. I get
he
you. He's
attractive?
just dad. But yeah, no, Bree is not saying that he isn't. So I mean,
Oh my god.
Bree is
listen,
on the
I'll
fucking
hold
hot
a knife
seat
to your
right now.
front and your back, Bree. I don't...
What the hell?
Bree is
I'm
on the
hit.
hot seat right now.
This is so
I'm here.
uncomfortable. This is the most uncomfortable I've ever been in this entire campaign.
You're gonna
Oh,
call
no!
out.
I'm sorry, Bree.
No, it's fine. I'm giving you shit. You're fine.
Oh, okay.
You're getting called out, Bree, right here,
I'm
right
being
now.
so called out in a
Oh
way
my
I
God.
never expected to be called out. Brianna, is Romero
You
hot?
haven't
I'm just
answered the
like,
question.
that's my
Answer
dad.
the
What the fuck
question,
is wrong
Bree.
with you?
Answer the question,
No,
Bree.
I don't wanna.
He is a fake character in a game. He's not your father. What do you think about him? Is he hot?
If Sigmar is her father, Romero is her father.
Wait, what?
I said if Sigmar is your father, Romero's your father.
Sigma?
You know,
Like the god?
Sigmar from the fucking Overwatch.
Sigma.
Sigma. Oh, whatever.
I don't even know what's going on in this
One
chat
second.
anymore.
1 second.
All right,
Isn't
back
somebody
to
meant
the
to be dying?
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Castle's infections, perhaps.
Oh.
Sorry.
How you doing,
Burp, quick.
Castle? What's going on? Oh, burp.
Oh, no, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here. I just came
Oh.
back from a burp.
Oh, well, Castle, what's up?
Okay,
you gonna
fuck. I don't have my common sense back, do I? Do I have my common sense back?
You haven't.
I slept in the morning.
You did. Okay, I'll give it to you.
Thank you.
Nope, you used it on Charlie.
No, I
Did you use it on
did
Charlie?
I?
You did.
Fuck! I forgot I used it on Charlie. Ah! Chance, you're the worst. You're the worst.
Yes.
Ruining Bree's life.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my brother's gonna die and it's gonna be all your fault. You fucking thought.
God.
Hey, you should have brought him to the Foundation when you could.
No.
Just knock them all out and drag them in. Just end your weekend, your week off. Just come back.
You got a flight to catch in a week.
Everything's falling apart. I'm trying to stop my brother from getting stabbed and my dad from or mom or whoever getting whatever cult shit happens with Willem Griffin. Probably sacrificed. Who knows? Oh no. I can't. I have to make a choice.
You gotta make a choice.
I have to annoy the shit out of him to get him to come back. He's gonna be like, I missed the greatest opportunity in my life. You took me out of the bone zone. You're the worst, Castle. But if I don't, there's a 50-50 chance of either this is gonna go really well for him and he gets further involved in the gang, or he gets stabbed. Answer: both are bad.
Both are bad.
So I'm gonna continue to kind of. Fuck, I don't know how to word this. 1 second. It's just like, what do you mean sending your guys over?
I got some of my friends out right now. So I can send them to the store, I can drop stuff off at the house. I'm a big boy now. I've got business. I got underlings. Come on.
I know you have business, but I mean, are you literally in the middle of it right now?
Look, maintaining a presence is as important as going to the office on Sunday or whatever. I'm good here. I'm selling stuff. I'm moving stuff. I'm making decisions. Why is it so important that I come back? Did you need me for something? What?
I'm worried about leaving the house without confronting the situation with Mom.
And
It's more of a situation than I've mentioned. It's not good.
what? What do you mean?
Look, I can explain when you get home.
What? Why over the phone?
Because I said, I'm at the house right now.
Are you even awake right now?
I don't know.
You're at the house.
Yeah.
He's going to try and empathy you.
My mind is a steel trap. Maybe I'll roll. I want to risk this.
You're gonna risk this?
Oh yeah, let's go.
Are you sure? Are you sure you want to risk this?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I understand if I fail, it's a crit fail.
It's a crit fail.
But that means he reads me really well.
Like inner demon sort of read.
Yeah, let's fucking go, brother. You think you can beat me? Probably right. Let me roll.
I mean, he has civilian stats, so
Yeah, but I have roll 20.
you also have roll 20 and coffee minus.
Roll 20 is just one big fucking minus. Am I able to get meditative mind?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. 6 dice, baby. What the? What is this thing? There's like little red marks all over
All over the what?
the map.
What?
Someone drew
Red marks.
like little arms on some of the tokens.
Why?
My
Who?
God, Dami.
Dami?
I'm sorry.
Dami, why?
I got in the zone because Chance moved Charlie here, and I was like, "Oh, I can make a standoff," and then I just couldn't stop.
You just kept going? What the fuck?
So little swords and shields, Bly and Gavin are holding hands. Misha has knives.
I love it.
I'll get rid of it. I'm sorry.
No, it's
So
okay. You
beautiful.
can keep going. Keep going. It's alright.
I want to see
Okay.
how this
I-
evolves. 3 successes.
Oh, you're all.
Oh wait, shit, wait. I forgot to add the +3 from the goddamn willpower. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, that's probably important.
What success, father?
Okay. So yours comes to 9, right? Yeah.
Hmm?
Yours comes to 9.
My res comp?
Yeah, 9 dice.
Yeah, 9 dice,
Okay.
and then -3.
-3 +3.
Yeah.
All right. So then you're good. He can't read you.
Okay.
Would you like to roll persuasion?
Yes. Alright, that is... presence or manipulation?
Manipulation.
Okay. Alright, here we go. Fuck. I don't have a lot of dice here. Oh. Three successes.
I'll be there soon.
Okay.
This better be important.
It is.
He hangs up. After a few minutes, you see him get out with one of his other guys. They get into a car and they drive back in the direction of your guys' house.
I start heading back.
So they can. Let me take over here.
Oops, sorry.
Because you get back without much of an issue. Rue's already inside the house.
Is the beast still there?
The beast is still there.
Okay. Castle will,
I just feel lost.
we'll head in probably back
Feel like
door?
I'm aimlessly wandering.
Well, should I roll to be stealthy about that since he got here first?
Like I'm tired of that feeling. I'm tired of that feeling of, just staying in limbo. I'm tired of seeing.
Sorry, say that again?
Going anywhere.
He got here first, right?
Rue got here first, yes.
Okay.
You're
am
walking, he's in a car.
Yeah.
As you're sprinting home.
Mhm.
So when you get in, he's probably gonna see you and be.
Well, I
"Oh,
asked if
speak
I
here,
could.
like, oh, yes, if you do what? Stealth it?
If I can come in the back door.
Sure. There's nothing stopping you, I don't think.
Okay.
Like, where were you?
I had to check to make sure the car was still there.
So what's up? Rubs at his eyes a little bit.
Sits down. Empathy. Can't read my family. God damn it.
Roll it.
I already did. It was one success.
The one success. Reroll. You got a 1. Again, civilian stats.
3 successes.
He's a bit annoyed, bit like, oh man, my night is over already, that sort of thing.
Mm.
Bit anxious though. he's here because of you. He doesn't know exactly what you mean, and you say things are worse. So
He'll say, "Hey," motion down to the basement.
yeah, okay. Head on down.
So, Dad has been. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I was still in waitlist.
It's okay.
It won't let me quit. There we go. Okay. He sits down. He says, "Dad has been planning on taking. You know how I mentioned that he was thinking of taking Mom somewhere for." He just kind of like quotations treatment.
Yeah, praying at her or whatever. Yeah.
Right. What I didn't mention
I feel like
is that
I'm aimlessly wandering.
this place he wants to take her to, this group, is bad.
Like I'm tired of that.
Really bad.
Tired of that feeling of,
How bad?
staying
As
in
in,
limbo. I'm tired of seeming like I'm not going anywhere.
Take her money back,
kind
or
of.
fake pray cancer away bad? Look what?
Fraudulent cult bad.
Jeez. All right. That's how do you know?
I've helped people who've dealt with them.
Okay. All right. Part of your classified work or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna try and talk Dad out of it because he is set on going. He has already bought tickets. He's already decided this. But I know Dad, and this is something where if he does this, I feel like he's gonna fall into it. He's gonna fall into it hard, and they're just gonna play on him.
I know Dad. So what, do you want to have like an intervention or something?
Something I don't know if he'll listen to just me alone. Look, I have only been here for a week. I know he's gonna use that against me. He's gonna say, "You've only been here so long. How can you know how bad it is? But you've been here the whole time. You've seen
I feel like
how Mom's doing."
Yeah.
Like I'm tired of that feeling. I'm tired of that feeling of, just staying in limbo. I'm tired of seeming like I'm not going anywhere, spinning my wheels.
Hey,
Yeah, okay. Let's do it then. What, you got like a speech you already ready with, or?
not really.
Well, I can talk to him first and soften him up or something, and then we want to do this together, or what?
Yeah, I think that might be better.
Right. I guess we'll just wait here then.
Okay. I'm
Could it wait a day, actually? Or you really want to do this now?
It's important. sorry to pull you out of whatever you're.
It's fine. It's fine.
Was it important? Really important.
Yeah, it was pretty important. Well, whatever. Family comes first, right? Right. Yeah. Tight-knit family values.
What was it? A promotion or something?
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Empathy. 4 successes.
He's pretty disappointed about it, but there's that interlocking, like, family comes first. Who cares? I can always get some other way to get out of this city somehow on my own merits. It's fine. I can stay here another 10 years of my life. It's okay.
Damn
Like,
it,
he's going through some bullshit in his head.
Castle just sits quietly because, yay, goal achieved.
Goal achieved. Now
Feels
your brother's
terrible.
super unhappy. Yeah.
Not only that, but I had to be super manipulative to do it. Woo!
Yeah. Woo.
I'm a terrible person. He looks at Rue to speak a couple times and then just stops. And he says, How bad is it?
Hmm?
Your situation.
What about my situation?
How bad is it?
Ugh, no, we're not doing this talk or whatever.
You look like I've shot you.
You have. But you're supposed to take a bullet for family, right? So.
What happened?
It's fine, Castle, really.
It's
Don't
not.
deal with it.
I can tell it's not.
Mom's more important.
She is important, but so are you.
And look, not that big of a deal. Get over it.
He watches Rue.
He looks away for a bit and then looks back at you like, what are you looking at?
Just thinking.
Thinking about what?
He texts Vulture.
Sleep at some point, please. Also, what options do we have for? All right. There's no additional response after those two.
Tired of
Mm.
seeming like I'm not going anywhere, spinning my wheels.
Other than
Start holding sunshine.
you could say he's holding a morning star.
Hey.
Jesus Christ, this is getting elaborate.
I know, right?
This is all the top hats and the research wing.
I went to be top hats and I couldn't do it, and I gave them wizard hats, and I hope that some of them don't look like the Ku Klux Klan. I gave Vulture a bed because he needs sleep.
Okay.
Rylan is head wizard. And the rest have little canes.
I really hope they don't look like the
Private Mo is, I read it as Moe, so it's all pretty.
Boy, yeah, I see it.
We got Quinn's team up here. They're Zulu, right? They're Zulu. They have little spears.
Mm.
I just feel lost. Like, I feel like I'm aimlessly wandering, and I'm tired of it. Like, I'm tired of that feeling. I'm tired of that feeling of, just staying in limbo. I'm tired of seeming like I'm not going anywhere, spinning my wheels.
Castle would use that term sparingly. He's a chemist. He puts sugar inside of. uh, Texas private.
I just feel lost.
He's a chimera.
I feel like I'm aimlessly wandering, and I'm tired of it. Like, I'm tired of that feeling. I'm tired of that feeling of, just
Mm.
staying in limbo. I'm tired of seeming like anymore, spinning my wheels.
Are you okay, Castle?
Currently?
Yeah.
Uh,
I assume Castle's going through these texts, so
right.
how's Castle doing?
He is trying to figure out something.
Your brother still looks at you as you go back to your texts, and you look.
He looks
okay.
really focused right now.
Hmm.
He's even kind of like narrowing his eyes at the phone as he gets asked the question, like, okay.
He gets up and he goes to the kitchen. You hear the burner of the stove go on. The sizzle of the pan. The cutting of toast. No.
Toast.
The cutting of butter. You smell the carrots getting cut from across the living room.
Somewhere in the distance, Patience loses his shit in heaven.
Oh god. Chance still argues by that. I mentioned it in the last polar session, and he's still like, "Yeah, you should be able to smell carrot."
Oh,
So,
Kareem
like,
or
what?
Chance?
Kareem.
Kareem.
Oh, I thought you
No.
were saying Chance to the
Fuck.
side.
All I've got is fucking Breed's voice in my head as Nigel's like, but did you crit?
But did you crit?
Well,
Did you
did you crit?
God. I love that recorder. I still need to
It's
finish that.
so good.
Fucking automatic. I saw it.
I just feel lost. I feel like I'm aimlessly wandering, and I'm tired of it.
Jordan, stop leading my son down the wrong path.
I'm tired of that feeling.
I'm telling him the truth.
No, just
What?
staying in limbo. I'm tired of seeming like
Ori is in a different thing right now, and they have a character with the Pride Vice, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good way to get. And his character's an arrogant doctor. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good way to get Pride Vice. You just gotta exploit people, because that's how you get Pride. If you exploit people with it. At least I'm pretty sure. I can't remember how exactly you get it. So I'm not leading anyone down the wrong path. You've already given him the option of this. Let's see. Talker, street smarts. Basic level chemistry, criminal record, no work experience. Is running a drug ring. It doesn't look great on paper. It doesn't.
The best thing is like, he's like, I can talk to Rudy about it, and Castle just blinks for a second because he's like, that's not even what I meant. I didn't mention Jerubim's name. He did, rest in peace.
I just feel lost. I feel like I'm aimlessly wandering, and I'm tired of it. Like, I'm tired of that feeling. I'm tired of that feeling of, just staying in limbo. I'm tired of seeming like I'm not going anywhere, spinning my wheels. I just feel lost. I feel like I'm aimlessly wandering, and I'm tired of it. Like, I'm tired of that feeling. I'm tired of that feeling of, just staying in limbo. I'm tired of seeming like I'm not going anywhere, spinning my wheels.
And there's a pause, and he looks over at Rue cooking and then just types.
I just feel lost. I feel like I'm aimlessly wandering, and I'm tired of it.
Castle puts his phone away.
Like I'm tired of that feeling. I'm tired of that feeling of, you know,
Let me go
just
ahead and roll.
staying in limbo. I'm tired of things just seeming
Okay,
like
cool.
I'm not going anywhere.
What is that?
That's a res comp.
Oh. Oh boy. Okay then.
What time is it?
Probably getting around 7 now.
Okay. He goes over to where Rue's cooking food and he leans on the doorway.
Continues to cook. Looks over at you. It's almost done.
What's he making?
Looks like he's got some toast going, some bacon,
Looks good.
eggs, of course. Oven's going. Looks like he has hash browns on the table still.
Looks good.
Mm.
I didn't just call you back here for Mom.
What? What do you mean?
That's still all very true, and we still need. I need your help dealing with that. But
But that's not why.
that's part of why.
Well, why didn't you tell me the other part?
Because there's a good chance you wouldn't have come home if I did.
What? What the fuck, Cat? So what is it?
I'm concerned about your situation.
Oh my Jesus.
You say you have things under control,
Yeah.
I just feel lost.
but you're running a drug ring.
Yeah. And?
And you're running a drug ring.
Like I'm tired of that feeling.
Look, people make money for different reasons.
You know, just staying in limbo. I'm tired of seeming like
There's other
Buy
ways.
different ways. Rather than being what a scum-sucking lawyer or some classified therapist or something else,
Those are
I'm
just-
doing good.
You're putting yourself in danger every day.
Doesn't everyone put themselves in danger every day?
Not when they don't have to.
Well, then I specifically don't think that you should be talking about that sort of thing, Castle.
Why not?
Man,
Try something else. I can help you.
I don't want your
I know
help.
you don't want help. I know you want to be a self-made man and do this by yourself, but having help isn't a bad thing. I know. I can tell. But you're sabotaging yourself. You are being so
How am I
stubborn.
sabotaging myself?
Because you could get out of here.
I am. I'm working to get out of here.
You're putting
You
yourself
talking
through this situation when you don't need to.
You could say that about anyone's life.
This is a little different. This isn't some 9 to 5 office job, Rue.
No, it's 10 times better.
No, it's hard shit and you're in danger.
I can deal with it.
But you don't need to.
Yeah, I'm choosing to, sure.
Why?
Because I'm good at it. Because I'm good at Pit and people respect me for it. And I get to have fun. I get to make my own hours. I get to make my own money. I get to...
And I'm tired of it.
I feel a part of something.
Like I'm tired of that.
It's fulfilling. What do you want from me, Castle?
Just staying in limbo. I'm tired of seeming like I'm not going anywhere, spinning my wheels.
Oh yeah, the drugs are a high point too, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's something that only I do.
You're doing it because it gives you a sense of control.
Sure. I don't know. Are you doing your analyst bullshit on me now?
It's control, community, whatever else.
Sure.
You realize you can establish that elsewhere, right? You can use those same skills.
Where? Huh? Where? No one was gonna hire someone with a criminal record. Where else, huh?
There are places that
What?
could.
Yeah, right. I don't want to be flipping burgers for the rest of my life.
So what?
Or mopping floors, or whatever.
There's factory work.
I don't want to be doing the same thing again and again.
So what? Instead, you're fine with giving something that's actively
Actively what? No, finish it.
it's dangerous, Rue. It's
Uh-huh.
dangerous and it's toxic.
The job or what? Are you talking about the stuff I make?
Both.
Well, we're not shoving it down anyone's throats.
No, but they come to you. They're people with problems. Maybe
Yeah.
a lack of self-control.
Maybe.
And
If no
you're
one
using
wanted
it
it, we wouldn't be
yourself.
making it. Yeah. What's wrong with that? I limit myself. I'm not
You
going
come
crazy
home
over
nearly
here.
almost every night that I have been here. At least every other night. You've come home and you were just getting off of something.
Yeah, what? I like to party. What? I like to stay out late. I'm not 10. I don't have a bedtime.
Yeah, doesn't mean it's not a problem.
At least I come home.
I did. That's why I'm here.
How are you liking it so far?
I'm stressed.
Yeah. You've only been here a week.
So it's your way of coping.
I have something to look forward to. I am progressing and stepping up the steps of life, or whatever poetic bullshit you could say.
You're getting into turf wars with other factions.
There is no war, alright? There's
Maybe
no
not yet.
war. There will be no war. Someone came down to mediate, alright? I'm missing the meeting right now to be here.
God damn it, Ro. You just
What?
You just pinches his nose.
See, I'm stubborn. You're stubborn too.
Yeah, I am aware I'm stubborn. I've been told.
Yeah, everyone's stubborn.
Fucking turns.
He turns everything off and pulls stuff out. Sets up a plate. Kind of like drops it in front of you. Eat.
I want to help you. I
Goes over
don't
and
want you to
sets
be in
up
this
his own plate.
situation.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't tell. I get that you want to help me. I do. I really do. But I want to do something myself. Something I can do. Everyone else is better at me at something or whatever. Everyone else got out of here and scattered to the winds. I wasn't like that. This is what I have. This is all I've got. And it's something I'm good at, and I can give my all.
You could get something still. That doesn't have to be this. Doesn't have to be
No.
this.
No, it doesn't have to be this. And that's the best part, Castle. This is something I wasn't forced into doing. I chose to do this, and I'm good at it, and people like me for it.
You don't think it can go south?
No, I don't think it can go south. It hasn't gone south yet.
So what, you're telling me you're never worried? You never are afraid that maybe it might never have a nightmare or a bad feeling?
I've had bad feelings. I'm not stupid. I've rode the waves, brother of mine. I've rode them. Okay. There are ups, there are downs. You don't do anything stupid. You don't poke out your head. You don't. I'm not an idiot. All right. I'm not stupid.
So what happens then? If at some point, even keeping your head down, you find yourself in a situation.
And I deal with that when it comes to that.
What
What
will
do you
you
mean?
do?
I listen. It's not like I'm in this alone. I've got people I can trust. I got people that watch my back. I mean, that's like me asking you, what would you do if someone tried to mug you outside of our house? Fucking deal with it. He finishes setting up his plate, sits down, starts eating.
Castle has sat down. Oh, he isn't eating. So what? There's nothing I could do to convince you. Nothing. You wouldn't change this for the world.
I don't see a reason to, Castle. Is this my intervention? Is that what you call me back? It's not Dad's? I was supposed to talk to Dad.
It's
Both? Why are you having a standoff with two people instead of one? What?
Because this is just what I came home to. I'm just dealing with what I can, I guess.
God.
Came home to you running a drug ring.
Yeah.
Putting yourself in danger, and I came home to Dad almost joining a cult.
Not gonna join a cult.
You don't know that.
Be smarter than that. Come on.
It's things like these that feed off of people who think that they're smart, but they're desperate. Groups like these feed off of desperation, and it's gangs that do the same thing.
I'm aimlessly wandering, and I'm tired of it. Like, I'm tired of that feeling. I'm tired of that feeling of, just staying in limbo. I'm tired of seeming like I'm not going anywhere, spinning my wheels.
You're capable of a lot more than this, Rue.
No.
Yeah.
No, not you, or June, or I'm not that. It's not me.
That's
Everyone
because
else.
you're a different person.
Yeah. Everyone else got something better. Everyone else got out of here, got great jobs. You don't even have to talk about your job. That's how important that is. This is mine. This is mine. Why should I be afraid of it?
This is going to get you killed.
I don't think so.
No one thinks so until it happens.
I'm gonna sit in silence and eat his food.
I read him, or I attempt
Go
to.
for it.
Yes!
He's fervent. He's stubborn, of course. You're speaking some sense, but also some points are like, I don't care about that, like that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part, you can't actually argue with you being like, you don't know until it happens. And he's like, yeah, that's right. I'm not gonna answer that. I gotta eat my food. It's a very true statement. But he's like fervent, this like that, and a fervent kind of resistance against like listening to Big Brother sort of thing.
There's no job security in your line of work, Rue. There's no promise that you'll be okay.
In limbo, I'm tired of seeming like I'm not going anywhere, spinning my wheels.
Did you know that?
So what? People take risks for jobs.
This is more than just a risk.
I didn't sign my life away. Why'd you join the military?
Because I was an idiot. And I was desperate to get out. So I took the first thing that seemed the easiest. And I wish I never did it, Rue. I really do.
Would you like to roll persuasion?
I would. Alright. Manipulation, persuasion. I'm gonna burn my last willpower. Oh, there it is. Shit, I have 2 willpowers left.
You did risk. You did risk.
4, 6 dice. Let me know when I need to reroll.
You need to reroll that. This is a 1 or 2 city. Did you forget your willpower?
No, I'm at -3s.
Oh.
You're at -3. Don't you have like 9 persuasion normally?
No, Castle doesn't have high persuasion. He has high presence.
Oh, okay, then I'm wrong.
Well, that's a normal reroll right there.
That's better than nothing. Ah!
Better than nothing. The chance at redemption.
But
The chance at it too. I'll roll for him again. That's a reroll again.
Oh my god. 1 second.
Uh-oh, what's this? Oh, you lucky son of a bitch. Okay. Oh my god! Okay. So. He will say. So what? You just want me to leave? Stop?
I can set you up somewhere.
I don't want you.
I know you don't want me to. But it's an option, and it's a good one. Somewhere away
What the
from
fuck?
here.
The fuck is it?
So, you know, here's the thing now. I have the choice between seeing if I can just set him up somewhere normal or Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I beat him on the persuasion, so I don't have to resort to the trump card of, I have something I can do for you, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
You're asking me to put my brother in fucking harm's way. Get out of here, Chance.
He's already in harm's way.
That's
You
literally what
know.
this entire conversation was about, was to get him out of harm's way, you dick nugget.
But you know, he's just gonna fall back on his old habits.
Wow, look at this
No.
devil. Look at this devil Chance over here.
I know.
You know he's gonna fall back. He's gonna fall back hard. He needs his big brother there for him because you weren't there for him.
Oh my god,
Weren't
fuck.
there, but now you have a chance to be there with him.
Yeah, big brother here. Let me just put him in the most traumatizing place I've ever been. You know, those
you
nightmares
know-
I have every night. It's like, hey, Castle, why do you wake up in a cold sweat? Why do you never sleep at night? Why do I always see you awake
Well,
at 5
it's-
a.m.? You want to know
you
why,
gotta
brother?
be
It's because I'm
therapist.
horribly mentally scarred. How you doing? What's up?
Are you going to put him in to be a therapist? So he has to go through that horrible stuff. Now you're going to get him a good, cushy job foundation. He's going to be a pencil pusher.
He just said he
Maybe a
doesn't like
chemist.
repetition.
Maybe a chemist.
Look,
Think about it.
devil on my shoulder. Listen here. That's stupid.
What's really stupid is just trusting him to, not fall back on his old
You
habits
don't just
again.
trust him. You don't just deposit him somewhere and leave it. You give them the resources. You give them the opportunity.
But how can you do that if you're only here for a month? Not even now, 3 weeks. You don't have that sort of time. You can't just keep on taking days off to go help your little bro. But if he comes to the foundation, you can give him that time you need.
No.
You know I'm right.
No, I don't.
I hate to say that Chance is being a really great shoulder devil right now.
He is, and I don't like it at all.
Mm-hmm.
Just think about it.
No, get out of here. I'm not gonna eat the apple, you goddamn snake.
I'm not gonna
All
eat
the
the apple.
knowledge you've got eating that apple. Think of that.
Oh, the common
The
sense.
snake was her.
I wish I had common sense, but Charlie ate it.
Charlie did eat it.
Charlie did eat it, just like that apple. That
Charlie
delicious red
Charlie-
apple.
Charlie has literally made your life harder right now.
She has.
Well, you know what? You made Charlie's life harder.
Wow, there's the victim. There's the victim. Go ahead, get there. There it is, everybody.
By making
It's a
me
good thing,
care
Charlie.
about you, you made my life harder. Oh.
Oh.
Ah, fuck. Let me think.
Think about it.
I am.
Compartmentalize it.
Turn it over in your
Liberate it.
hands.
Besides, you can keep him safe at the Foundation.
No, you can't promise anything like that.
You just make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. But, you know, maybe
That's
maybe
the
he'd
thing.
excel
Make
there.
sure he doesn't do
Maybe
anything
it's the
stupid.
place where he might do so good in.
Maybe. Big maybe.
But
Maybe
you're
he
not
gets
gonna even
shot.
give him that
Who
chance.
knows?
You're not even going to give him that chance. I'll look at you stifling
Oh
him
my
again.
god, I'm gonna end your life, dude.
He wants to be free, and you're giving him an option, but then you're like, no, I'm just going to put him somewhere. He can be a fireman.
What's wrong with being a fireman?
Look at you stifling him. There's growth available in the
There's
Foundation.
nothing
Growth
wrong with being a fireman.
There's
Nani the
so-
fuck.
in the Foundation.
Or you could have a nice, normal life. Away from the Foundation, away
But he
from all
doesn't
the
wanna
things
be a
that go bump in the
lawyer.
dark.
Doesn't want to be a factory worker. He doesn't have any skills. He's not going to go back to college.
Fuck you, he has skills. He's a good people person.
Yeah, but he has a criminal record, so he's not able to get any of those good people person jobs. He has a
Maybe-
criminal record.
Maybe there's a way. Maybe we can set that up. It's a small string to pull.
Is it a small string to pull to
Yes.
get a random person have their record removed? That sounds like a pretty big string.
Well, here's the
A
thing.
pretty big
I
string.
am one of 6 siblings. We
One of
might be
6,
able
the
to hook him
only-
up somewhere.
Only one who
Doesn't want-
cares.
He doesn't want help from any of his 6
Yeah,
siblings.
he
You're
doesn't
the only
want
one that
help,
come
but he's
back to him.
Getting help. That's the thing.
And none of them cared about him enough to take him with them.
Oh
Look
my
at that.
god, I'm not.
You're the only one here, and you have the
Oh
golden ticket, and you just
no.
you have to give him to. You're going to give them a freaking copper ticket, not even bronze, a
This is
copper
the
ticket.
worst.
What a devil. Jesus.
I know. It's just like on my shoulder, like I'm like, stop
I'm over
it.
here. I'm over here playing with Linton right now. This is entertaining. I'm living life right now. I'm living life.
I have to look something up.
Bree, the way that I see it is that he is already involved in certain parties, aka Camerata, and then if you do try to transplant him somewhere and leave him, it's very liable that they could track him back. considering
They
that
don't
he
want to
does
track
know
him back
that.
though. Castle knows they want him out.
That's those people in Chicago.
You know, the
But
Chicago people, that's where the shipment that didn't go to.
Mhm.
Yep. And
No,
then
they
as
are
soon
not
as
having them.
Big Brother leaves, maybe they'll make sure to tie up loose ends. They don't want them snitching cops.
What the?
Seems like they have
Well, hey, Castle,
international
you already lied to
resources.
him once. I mean, so it's fine.
What are you saying?
Just look at this right here. You should give him that golden ticket.
Oh my god, I hate this so much.
Give him the offer.
This is the worst. Oh my god.
You're welcome. This is my revenge.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
we're all getting
Why-
revenge right now.
Y'all are like, this is my revenge, and I'm sitting here like, I played the goddamn moral quandary therapist. The amount of moral quandary decisions I've had to make through the fucking roof to get
How
out of
many
my
of them were-
house.
Anyway, I'd say I say go for it. Bring the boy in.
The thing is, Castle he adamantly, he's like, I don't want him on base. I don't want him on the same base because that's a problem. That's a conflict of interest right there.
It's a conflict of interest that must exist so you protect him.
Sorry.
So you can look after him, and as soon as he's situated,
Look,
well, he doesn't need to stay there. He can eventually transfer out.
Castle, it's
when
fully
when he
fine.
gets
You
on
can
his
you
big
can
boy
shoot your
pants.
it's really okay, Cass. You can totally shoot your humanity and just
Abandon him. Again.
I'm not abandoning him. What the fuck?
you can think of it as resources. It's okay.
Wait,
Just
what are you suggesting here? Other looks at the other Jordan on my shoulder. What are you saying? Huh?
Just leave him. You know.
No. Get out of here.
Alright.
The
You
entire
said it
point of this
yourself,
RP is to not leave him decidingly.
You said it yourself. It's just be a waste of resources. You already wasted domestics on him.
No,
And now you're just gonna be telling him again, anyways.
I'm not
Like,
gonna
You
be
lied
telling
to
him
them
again
already.
anyways.
You
No
said you
one's-
wouldn't snitch. He snitched. It's fine.
Yeah.
You already went beyond, far beyond. Don't look at
and
Oh,
yeah,
my
it's
God.
right.
I
It's
just
snitch.
want my common sense
He's
back.
not safe.
What happens to Bree when she
It's
doesn't
not
have
safe.
common sense?
Castle.
I need to stress pee. 1 sec.
The demons come out. Common sense is gone.
I'm having
Common
fun.
sense
I'm having fun.
gone. Only we are here, and none of us have common sense.
Never.
I don't know if you saw, Jordan, but I posted Keepsake's homework.
Ah, I did see. I will get to that eventually.
My name's
You just cut out super hard there.
Yeah, you're dead, Chance. You're dead. I think,
Hello. My name's Jordan. I'll get to it eventually.
I will.
I know. I'm just saying that my name's Jordan, and I'll get to it eventually. Fuck's sake, man.
I think you're mocking me.
Am I mocking
Who
you?
the fuck put this bread in the fridge?
It's to keep it fucking fresh.
I don't want a cold bread sandwich.
It's gonna go bad.
Motherfucker, came from bad piece of garbage.
You're a piece of garbage.
Now I got a fucking cold ass piece of bread in my hand and put on some cold ass ham. I gotta put some more cold ass jam. I miss fluffy bread. God damn it. The UK ruined me. Asian bread ruined me.
Do you know what ruined me? Authentic French buns. Those ruined.
Nah, I could see that. I could see that ruining someone's life.
Looking at my fucking, authentic, like, store-bought loaf bread, like, it's not, it's not actual loaf bread, but it's basically loaf bread. It's just not the same.
It's not the same.
Just not.
I'm a sucker for baguettes.
Baguette,
Baguettes are great, man.
I just eat them raw.
Oh, yeah. Whenever we had to buy a bunch of baguettes to do sandwiches, it's like we'd always make sure to buy 1 or 2 extra to just rip apart in the car.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. No, I get that. That's a move.
that's a.
Butter.
Ugh. Beautiful.
If you guys should get down here, I'll totally grab you some Vietnamese sandwiches with baguette.
What's a Vietnamese sandwich?
We also have sandwiches called bánh mì ổ, which is an ổ is a whole loaf of bread. So it's a small loaf. It's like I want to say like 8 inches, an 8-inch loaf of baguette,
Oh,
and the whole thing is a
Okay.
sandwich.
I peed.
welcome back.
Welcome back.
Did you have your stress pee? Did you think about it?
Yes, I know what to do.
All right, hold on. Let's give Chance a shot here.
Alright, speak up, motherfucker.
So it's like I was saying, like you can't. If you leave him now, you're still just leaving him there. And if you take him to the Foundation, he can grow there under your wing, like maybe even under someone else's wing too. At least you know he's going to be safe. And then when he's a bit more self-assured, made a bit of a name for himself, he can go out to a different site, make his own life. In the Foundation, he has so many opportunities. He can get an education, he can get degrees, he can become so much more. And then he can even leave after a couple of years and get a real job in the real world outside of all of this. But a criminal who has a drug problem, who's never really had a real job, what can he really do? Nothing but temp work and being an assistant to some asshole somewhere.
Consider that asshole could be Hodak.
Oh, hey, I guess I can come in here and also say another option is to put him in prison.
That too, yeah.
Fuck off, Jordan.
3 meals a day, a nice roof over his head, and, super comfy fucking orange outfits.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Can't really
Okay.
get touched by gang violence there as much either.
Alright, y'all stop. I know what I need to do. Or at least I think I have an idea of how to handle this.
What is your idea?
Okay, so first things first. So Castle says, "Oh, Chance left." Oh,
The demon is dead.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I clicked something.
He says, "Okay, I could." And he says, "When we head over to Loretta's, we can talk. I can see if we can get you set up with something
What?
down over there.
What?
Living situations, things like that. Something that at least you can try and be out of this situation. Be out of Gary." You know what? Maybe it's not ideal. But if it didn't work out, if it doesn't, I might be able to set you up with the company I work for.
What?
But I don't want that to be the first option.
Hold on, why?
Because I don't want you to have to deal with the things I do.
What the fuck do you do? I don't even know what you do. You deal with crazy women and what? What else?
Just gives him a grim look.
Is it worse than the military?
He just silently nods.
Why the fuck are you working there?
Because they asked me to.
What? You just said that. I thought you said that you regretted working for the military.
I regretted going into the military.
So if this is worse, then
It's complicated.
what? It doesn't have to be.
My point is this. I don't want this to be the ultimate option. Or, he says, I don't want this to be the primary option. It is an option. And I could maybe get you an offer, but
We'll talk about it in Louisiana.
Thank you.
Then a yes. But we'll see what's down there.
He nods. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
I do still need your help talking to Dad, though.
Goes back to eating.
I feel like
Castle will eat.
aimlessly wandering.
There you go. You may eat. It's pretty okay.
It's amazing. It was made with it by his brother. God damn it.
Staying in limbo. I'm tired of seeming like I'm not going anywhere, spinning my wheels.
I stick
Okay.
my middle finger up at Chance.
And we'll end that there.
Woo! What the fuck was that?